Good evening, good evening, good evening. Noswatha. Hello, Bloyd and Newsda. Happy New Year. This is slightly delayed. So this is going to be my last video on this game, which I will just fairly briefly talk about. I've been meaning to do a video for a while, but unfortunately over the Christmas period I had a quite horrible sort of fluey, coldy, general nastinessy thing, so I haven't done. But there we go. That's life. Touch wood, I'm feeling better now. It's one of those weird things that sort of came and went and came and went and came and went. So just quickly to sort of go through what's going on. Basically, I've completed the story mode on the game. I have quite enjoyed this game. It's been fun. Grimsguard Tactics. Voice acting. I mean, I've turned the sound down here. Is pretty good. It's quite entertaining. The general levels are okay. You know, I've built up a team, done the farming, etc., etc., etc. You know, I can go into like the arena now, and I could, you know, I'm reasonably strong in terms of team power. But then, you know, probably not. But there's not really much to gain anymore, it seems to me. I've kind of hit a wall. Don't really feel like there's all that much exciting going on, really, for me. That's about where I am. That's where I am with it. You know, it's still quite fun. So this is me versus another player. So I can go, I can do, let's see who's weakest against red. So I can, you know, you target the right heroes and you do your bomb. You know, you have to watch out running across the fire because, of course. But at the same time, sometimes you can't avoid running across the like hot, coaly things, I suppose they're called. Green. He is kind of going to here and do hiya. And then she can go and hit one of the red guys. So you try and do your strong colour against the weak colour, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter if your heroes get killed because, of course, this is a game, and unlike in real life, they keep coming back to life. I think that's one of the elements that computer games could find a way to deal with differently, but exactly how, I do not know. No, I don't want... all right, fine. Because I don't want to use this guy because he's going to be weak. I want to use the sword guy, but have I already used him? Maybe I've already used him. She's dead. Oh no, she's dead. It's a bit hard. Yeah, this is getting a bit annoying now. It's quite hard to swap characters, or at least get one of my characters to move. That'd be good. There. So that's you know, that's how that's won. So that's kind of fun. You know, I got better at the game generally in terms of like, you know, knowing how to keep things ticking over and score points and all the other things you aim for in this kind of game. So that was all fun. That was all fine. Nothing particularly there. The actual story mode was quite good, but once you've completed it, you know, it goes up. Your hardness goes up. But it's just playing the same thing again, so it's kind of like, So Act 6 normal, just to go back into it, I don't know exactly. So you have to defeat the big bad boss, defeat Alistair. We do that. So I take my strongest team, and then I must admit, I think I put it on auto to be fair. A lot of the time on this game I did use auto. Auto is pretty effective. It's not, you know, it reads it fairly well, I find. So I just, ran with auto a few times. So this is going to be a game I'd recommend playing. Just, it does have a sort of lifespan, and I just can't sort of, there's no sort of element to it that makes me want to keep playing. The Dawnseeker relic in your blithe hands, reforging the fragment power of Primorva. It is only fitting that you should bear witness to the final coming of the dusk and serve its most dutiful devotees forevermore. So Alistair, who is he's sort of your guide for a chunk of most of the game, but it turns out he's actually been corrupted, and everyone gets corrupted except you, of course, you know. And so it's a sort of standard thing. So you can see that, because it's on this level, it's not too hard. There we are. Oh no, he's fallen, but he's not dead yet. I struggled for so long, fought with all my heart, my will, only for it to come to this. I stood against the old one, lost in timeless insanity. Our only hope for turning his ancient power to rebuild Terranos. You've destroyed his own. And then he then turns into the big demony thing. And the big demony thing, there we are. It's all, it's funky, isn't it? I mean, it's good, it's a good looking game and all that. Lot to be said for it, but it's, it's just, yeah. I've completed it, and I can't really see the point in completing it on a harder level of difficulty, just for the sake of it. I mean, it was okay. I've never done that in games, so it's a personal thing. Is like, once I've completed it on normal, I don't then generally feel the need to replay most games. Once the story mode is done, that's a my thing. Maybe there's different. You might feel differently. You might think, oh yeah, I'm going to complete it on normal. Now I want to challenge myself and do it on hard. But that's just not what I do. If I'm going to keep playing and competing, I want to be winning in some way, or beating other players, or competing with other players, and that just doesn't seem to massively happen here. There's no, again, it's not a game with chat room and whatever else, so you can talk to different people and all the things that make games sort of last longer. There we are. Hold fast builds with a hope it can scarce believe. At the time is not the hero it wants. Immortal evil has eternal patience. Yeah, there we are. So the bad guy's defeated. I'm happy. Everybody wins. But yeah, there we are. So that was kind of the end of the game, and yeah, for me, that's the end of the game. I can keep attacking other players in the arena, and there is like a leaderboard for that, but it's not like, so what? It's not. It never stays there. There's no, the guild thing isn't like an alliance. It's the different classes your heroes can belong to, and that's okay, but again, not that exciting. So yeah, so there we are. So I've enjoyed my time on Grimsguard Tactics. It was good fun, and I would recommend giving it a play. Maybe you'll get more out of it than I would. But I personally, having completed the story mode, that's it for me. It's been fun, but there we are. Anyway, so just remains for me to say au revoir, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.